Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Allan Border Field. You join us for this T20 match between the Lions and Puducherry. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that. You really had to bowl first here. The pitch is offering next to nothing for the batters.
Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Some adjustments to the field.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Head comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Yeah. Nice shot. Runs possible. No. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bowler is confident on this one. Yes. Got right in behind it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bit of timing there.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Roy didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Albion Park end. Copeland from the Albion Park end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Head shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah. Nice solid defensive shot.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. The Lions are none for 27.
Some adjustments to the field.
Ali coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end. Solid defence, very compact.
Yes.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Couldn't get it through the field. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Smothered the spin. Played it well.
Brilliant shot, that.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Got hit to the boundary last ball and comes back with a dot. That one almost went at right angles. Amazed it didn't catch anything on the way through.
4 runs added there. The Lions are none for 31. White into the attack now from the Albion Park end.
Winning.
Caught! Completely ridiculous to pluck that one.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Nicely played.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edge! What a ball! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Out. Yeah. Good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Massive edge. Bold. What a way to start the over.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Du Plessis, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Du Plessis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Edge. Amazing delivery. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Du Plessis is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
Out. Caught. Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep. Super piece of timing.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
End of the over. 4 off it. The Lions are 5 for 47.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Good bowling.
No! Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, is keeping the bowler honest.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch him!
Super shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Tricky, well played.
Yep. No.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Three extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Oh, that's a spot.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Russell is the new batsman at number 8. Please give him a warm welcome.
Yes.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
68.
9 runs added in that over. The Lions are 6 for 68.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Neesham, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes. Bowler.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. Harrison has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yes. Good bowling. No!
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Harrison is keeping things tight.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Got right in behind it.
Yeah. No.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Yep. Well bowled. Yep. No. Yes.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. White having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just 1 more to get 5 in this innings. Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the 3rd umpire. It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Nice solid defensive shot.
No.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Oh, nice bowl. Whoa!
End of the over. The Lions are 7 for 96.
For 96.
Harrison from the Crosby Road end. Billings, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yes.
Digs out the Yorker.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh. Yes.
Solid defence, very compact. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Misses everything.
Oh.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
108.
Ali back on now.
Spinner coming on to bowl.
Yes. Good bowling.
Could be close. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Well bowled.
More decisive running may have gotten them too. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good bowling. Catch it!
Right off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Big shout.
Good bowling.
6 runs added in that over. The Lions are 7 for 114. Harris, a left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Crosby Road end.
Well bowled.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep. No! Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Winning.
Good catch.
Yeah!
Out.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Oh, nice bowl. Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Great shot, great timing.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
9 runs added there. The Lions are 8 for 123. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yeah, yeah. No!
Needs a direct hit.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes! No!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Drives and misses everything.
Copeland with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Gone. It's a good catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yes! No! Yes!
Misses. They fail to make their ground but can't hit the stumps.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
They all go up, big appeal, but that doesn't look like it's done enough. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Good shot. A beauty.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Catch it.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah!
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Oh! Lovely!
Huge appeal. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Albion Park end. Ned, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Albion Park end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Lovely!
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Tricky, well played.
Negated the spin well there, got nicely on top of the bounce. Ali shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if this hits. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Great shot. At least one on offer. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Ingram takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery. is keeping the bowler honest.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Yeah! Caught! Gone!
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Ball's end.
There'll be one run here for them.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Catch it.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Harrison is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Big turn on that one. It beats everything, bat and all. Somehow managed to miss the stumps too.
Ned from the Albion Park end. Russell, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Albion Park end.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Copeland got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep, the batters are doing their bit, but the number of extras the bowlers have given away is just inexcusable. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Nicked it. Now then, was there a faint edge? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Timed that brilliantly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yes.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Over. PajiGujji are 5 for 28.
For 28.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved 5 for. They bowled brilliantly in this innings. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Got right in behind it. Solid defence, very compact.
Lovely.
Just threw the shot too early.
Misses everything.
Nice one.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Bowler is confident on this one.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads. Smothered the spin, played it well. Had a go at that one, but the amount of spin was just incredible. Not surprising, they just got air on that. Just lucky it missed the stump.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Head having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just one more to get 5 in this innings. Du Plessis, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah, mate.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep.
Out! Yeah! Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Salt will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Digs it out well. There's trouble here. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Bowler!
Good throw from the deep, on target. Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Good return, back from the deep.
Huge appeal.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Ned coming back into the attack. Nice solid defensive shot.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Yep. No!
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Super piece of timing.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Nice shot.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Salt didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes.
close.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Good bit of timing there.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Lovely.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Wide. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Neesham shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh, wow, that's missed the lot. Strong appeal. Head with the ball in hand again. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Albion Park end.
Some changes made to the field here. Going more aggressive.
Russell from the Albion Park end.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Bedingham won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Gone! Bowled him! That's the way to finish it off, hitting the stumps.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness, a class above.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.